Park. People don't even know that's in Chicago.
We talked about that just last week.
Lincoln Park being in Chicago?
Yeah,
we did. That's what I'm saying.
You got to quit smoking. Every week it's like just the same. The next week you'll be like, did you know this fact? I'm like, yeah, we talked about it.
Hey, we should call our listeners the woke mob. I think that would be the best. It would be fun if we did that.
That would be. You know why? Because the show's called I Woke Up for This.
What show?
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Why are we even here? You called me this morning at 5 minutes ago and said, are you coming? And then I said...
Yeah, and it'll be in a little bit.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
Yeah. All of a sudden, we all wake up in a desert, be like, what had happened?
Where are we? Freddy Krueger's driving a bus away.
Freddy Krueger's just the ice cream man that we know.
That's the last time we do Coyote.
Yeah, his last name just happens to be Krueger, but his parents are like, we should name him Fred.
Yeah.
And then, boom.
Yeah.
What if
he has to explain that to him? Like every teacher is like, what's your name?
Freddy Krueger. I'm not the guy who kills people in their sleep. Yeah. I get it all the time.
Yeah. Why, are you a dream warrior? Oh, man.
That's the only way you can fight Freddy Krueger is to be woke.
Freddy Krueger scared the crap out of me when I was a little kid. Like, he just was the scariest person ever. And, like, just, you know what's crazy is Freddy Krueger, scariest person on the planet. Wolverine, coolest person on the planet. Abilities,
crazy.
The same.
Well, Freddy Krueger doesn't have an adamantium skeleton.
No, he only has one glove with claws in it, but still, like...
Oh, he only has one glove, huh?
Yeah. Like, he just has...
He's the Michael Jackson of Wolverines.
Dude, when he tries to scare the kids, they're like, dude, you only got one glove,
You only have
dude?
one glove?
What are you doing? You're not scary at all. Add another glove, we'll talk.
We'll talk. Yeah, maybe if you could make those gloves retract. Like, I think I'd be more afraid of seeing Wolverine in a dark alley than Fred Krueger.
Oh, he would mess you up.
Yeah. Well, you can't really do anything to Wolverine. Like, even if you...
Can't even shoot him in the head.
You do shoot him in the head and he goes...
Well, when that guy shot him in the head, he died for a couple seconds, and then the bullet squeezed out of him, and then his brain grew back, and then he was like, yo, let's go. But he didn't remember anything about who he was.
Which one was that in?
I don't remember.
Because he's got shot in the head other times, too, where it just went off his head.
Guys, stop shooting me in the head.
Oh, you're right, because this is, I think, before the adamantium skeleton.
Oh,
Or, yeah. I think
because he did have that.
Yeah.
He did have the, there was the one where he was in like the Civil War or something.
Well, that was, yeah, they showed at the beginning that he lived many lifetimes with his buddy Sabretooth.
Yes.
Who then became his mortal enemy. But they were
that was
best
his brother,
friends.
I believe.
Oh, Liv Schreiber? They have different accents. They must be from different parts of the UK.
This is my brother that has a different accent than me.
Some people have
It
that.
happens.
Yeah, like those people that just like get hit in the head and then can speak fluent Chinese.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
That would be amazing, I think. Like, I've never seen them speak a different language, but they have like a different, they like get bonked in the head and then all of a sudden they start talking British. And you're like, wait, Mom? Yes, I'm your mom. Like, no, you're not. You don't talk like that. Yes, I do talk like
I'd be
this.
so shocked and be like, hello.
And then
Dude, I'd be making fun of my mom the entire time. Oh, I'm my mom. Ha, ha, ha. I got hit in the head with a surfboard accident. Ha, ha, ha.
yeah,
By
why
a
don't
rock.
you make me some tea and crumpets, Mom?
Your mom disowns you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She becomes
I'm
a
not
cricket
raising
world
no.
champion.
Your mom, this is actually the 1940s, and your mom just makes the Beatles, and she's actually Paul McCartney.
Paulette McCartney.
Mom, why is your name Paul McCartney?
Because I'm from a long line of McCartneys.
Yeah. Your friend's mom is Ringo.
A Ringo ate my baby.
Mom, why are you going to India to do LSD? What is... I'm at home.
She has Ringo worm.
Ringo worm. Do you guys see like
She has Ringo around the collar.
they took a picture of a tapeworm, like what a tapeworm looks up real close, and
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm so glad I can't see like that.
Dude, it's eye. I think it has eyes. Doesn't
It has
looks
eyes,
like it,
yeah.
but they're like on
And
the
they're
top
like
of its
demonic.
head. Yeah.
They're like demonic eyes. I'm like,
Well, they're
dude,
tapeworms, bro.
they are
Yeah,
demonic.
They are demonic. They're parasites.
Don't they don't people get tapeworms to lose weight?
You know, I don't know if they get them, but it definitely helps.
I've heard of people actually trying to actually
get a tape. Yeah,
I said actually way too many times in that. It was twice in that sentence, but that's too many times to say
actually is a lot.
Actually,
I actually said it 2 times, which is actually not that many.
Actually, in the grand scheme of actually things, just say it actually whenever you can throw actually in actually.
I literally actually could have done that.
Wait, what word do
my
you use?
gosh.
Actually? Dang, I like that word.
Actually,
Start
Simpson.
using that.
Actually, Rose.
Is Ashley the sister of Jessica? Is that the one? Yeah. Remember
Somehow
when she-
less talented sister.
And then
I
remember,
shouldn't have said that. They're both, great people.
do you remember when she went on SNL?
She did this.
Yeah, they played the wrong song or something, and she was like,
Then she danced like that.
Yeah.
That's
she
great.
She did like a hoedown when she was singing.
Can you I don't know of anybody else that's messed up during Saturday Night Live like that. I know the dude Faith No More, I think he knocked over a fan when he was doing his theatrics or whatever. There was a big fan for decoration in the back.
Okay, not a person that's likes their music.
No, they don't let him that close to the if you're in the audience, you can't get that close to the
Gotcha.
band. But I think Ashley Simpson's the only one that's messed up.
Yeah, that was a brutal
I think
one.
Milli Vanilli was on the show, I think.
And they lip sang. They were professional lip singers, though.
Lip sanked. They lip sanked.
Dude, when that happened,
Is that movie out, by the way?
Milli Vanilli,
Yeah.
were they making a
biopic?
movie of it?
There's a movie a biopic of Milli Vanilli.
Oh, wow.
And in the age of fake trailers and all this jazz, I think this one was a real one. There was a lot of footage, you know what I mean? And it was
Oh, wow.
You know what is crazy though? When Milli Vanilli was on Saturday Night Live, they had to be in on it that it was all lip singing. Everyone from Saturday Night Live had to know then. How didn't that leak earlier?
They come, it's like, look, guys, we don't
I think
actually
they
sing the song.
I think some people did lip sync. Sound technology isn't the way it is today. So if you did a live performance, if you listen to older comedy albums, it sounds like somebody is sitting in the audience with a tape recorder, and it's so low and bassy, you can hear the echo of the person on stage. It's not direct from the mic,
Yeah.
So I just imagine that back then they did a lip sync so that the audio would be way more clear. I don't know. I really don't know.
That could work.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I think a lot of the time now you record with the microphone and then you have just other mics recording the audience.
Dude,
Nowadays.
before even that, it was rough. When people would do concerts and they would lip sync, they had to have the record player with the big horn on it.
The guy had to crank it at
The guy would
exactly
have to
the
crank
right
it.
speed.
You're cranking too slow.
Crank it harder.
Yup.
This guy in the back is like, how do they know?
The Beatles are up there
The person on stage is like, come on, just
Yeah.
need you. Oh, please, I love you. Oh, please, won't you please tell me true? Because the guy just was not
Love
good.
Me, do.
my arm's tired.
Please, let me do, you know.
Take out.
The guy did it with one hand, and he just looked like Quagmire from that scene in
Yeah.
Family Guy with the huge arm.
They're like, oh no, he started doing uppers. He's going too fast. Get that man some downers.
Or he's on too many downers. He's like,
Yeah.
Right.
We all live in a yellow
Submarine, yellow submarine.
Yellow Submarine. That's definitely a song by a bunch of people that did a bunch of LSD.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. That's what the song's
It's a
about.
Yellow
Right,
Submarine.
Yes. And with breaking news, David Standal, the Beatles were on LSD when they created Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. That's funny. Yeah, man. Drugs were all the rage back then.
Oh, I feel ya.
I think they still are. I don't know.
I don't
We
know.
would know. We wouldn't know.
They were all Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, we Rage Against the Machine. They were all the rage about actually taking drugs.
Yeah. And sitting around and talking in incredibly annoying British accents.
Bingo.
Hey, Ringo. You know who I can't think of their voice is George Harrison. Was he the first one to
I think
pass?
it's just another one that's kind of like this.
See, that sounds like Paul and Ringo to me.
Didn't they all sound the same?
John Lennon a lot, too.
Is that who your kiddo was named after?
No, he was named after the Russian dictator.
I'm about to say it.
Mikhail Gorbachev. Gorbachev. That's my kid's name is Gorbachev.
That's awesome.
Yo, Gorbs.
Yeah, he was named that because he has a giant red birthmark on his forehead.
Nice.
Famously, Mikhail Gorbachev did have that. But
Really, I didn't know that. I thought that you were just talking about a Japanese flag randomly.
Nope.
Interesting.
Japanese flag. I'm trying to put that together.
Oh my god!
It's just a big red dot.
Yeah.
When I was in daycare, we went to the Air Museum and
Last week? Or
Yeah,
when?
a couple days ago.
and they had the guy that was showing us was like a veteran, and he was showing us all the flags, and he saw the Japanese flag. He was like, "Yeah, screw that flag." And then my daycare teacher was like, "Okay."
He didn't say that.
Yes, he totally did. He totally was like, he's like, we don't care about that flag. And we're
He's
just
like, I risked my life on Pearl
In
Harbor.
Vietnam, yeah.
I just
just
remember
so that
my
I
teachers
could
being like, "All right, dog. All right, none of that."
You don't call me dog. Then
Yeah.
he has PTSD and he jumps in a plane and flies around, shoots down the RDO building.
You know what, guys? Screw you. Gets in the plane.
Yep. But it was actually 9/11. He did the first one. He was like, "Nah, man, my crime was overshadowed by the other 9/11."
The funny thing is, too, he actually had to get in front of the plane with one of those handles to start it, too. He couldn't just jump in. He's like, dun, 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 dun.
You had to get out and start the propeller.
Yeah. I wish I had methamphetamines like they gave me back in the day. I wish you could make some noise with that coffee so people could see you drinking the coffee out of that.
They
container.
can.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Straight
That is-
slurping, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Me with your mom last night.
That is, I mean, that's a level of commitment and ingenuity and, dare I say, actually brilliance.
Yeah, dude. Whenever you see just an empty faux fa fum,
Fee, fi, fo, foam.
whenever you
soup.
see an empty fa container and you can't find a cup for your coffee, the logical conclusion is to put your coffee in the fa container. It's not fa off from a regular.
It's not FOF limits.
Oh man.
Oh,
Dude,
I'm thinking offside the bar. That's so stupid.
this morning I went on
need a knife.
Facebook for a little bit, and this one guy was like, he took a picture of
5 hours.
Hornbachers, or like, and he had the eggs, like it was like $10.99, and he posted, he was like, eggs at this store were $9.99. Hornbachers is price gouging. And I was like, that's $1.
yeah. I also saw a lot of people being like, this was a while ago, but they said they were saying that eggs were $7, and right behind him, the eggs were like $12. And then I looked at the shelf below, and it was just like the super extreme organic ones were like $12,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the ones that he was talking about were literally $7. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
when-
Also,
see,
how
they're
many people are?
price gouging.
How often are people eating eggs?
You know,
Well,
that's, I mean, I think eggs are used in a lot of cooking and baking too.
That is true.
I think that's probably where it is. 'Cause otherwise, yeah, how many people just like go crack an egg in the frying pan and like eat a fried egg?
Well,
I mean,
yeah. I mean, I don't.
I
that
probably
often.
do that 4 times a week.
Oh, do you?
Nice.
I eat yeah,
If you
an
break
egg
that,
and toast
if you
or
break
something.
that down, though, how many eggs are you eating at a time?
Well, I'll tell you this. I got a plug on eggs, or they're farm fresh. They're not organic, but whatever. We usually buy the 18-pack. We buy one of those a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's not that bad though. Break that down. Even if it's $1 an egg. Well, let's say that you. Well, that's 9 meals for you if you're using 2 eggs.
Well, I mean, you also are putting other things in the egg. Eggs, toast, eggs, and bacon. Sometimes I'll use eggs at night. Like we
That's
made
true.
some egg drop soup.
Really?
It was not as good as the restaurants,
Eggs
but it
I
was
was gonna
at
say-
night.
You actually just get a a boiling pot of water and put eggs in it.
Just
And you're
drop
like,
eggs up in it.
Yeah.
And they're like,
This
these
is-
are hard-boiled eggs in warm water. And we're like, what else do you think egg drop soup is?
yeah,
Eh.
where else do you drop the soup and the eggs?
Actually, you're supposed to crack the eggs and put it into chicken broth.
Actually, legitimately, you're literally supposed to boil all the eggs down.
Like reduce the eggs so that it's just no water, just all yolk.
I'm not sure if I
Kinda
dreamt
like
this or
Bethany.
not.
She's all yolk.
I hate that.
I'm not sure if I dreamt this or not. But I have a weird thing in my brain where someone was just like, "Oh no, you know what? This did happen." I could not ramble my brain into where this was. We were at the Noble Hair the other day in West Fargo. It's
Oh,
across
yeah.
from Junkyard. We
Yeah.
should go there again. It's a classy place.
The Noble Hair.
Yeah,
I've never been. I don't think.
yeah,
Have
we'll
I?
go there soon. It's
go
it's
right
like a
now.
nice it's a nice whiskey bar, so perfect timing for it.
Great.
But they have like those fancy drinks that you make, like putting an egg white and stuff in it.
Okay.
And the guy was making it for us, and he broke it open, and then like went to go get the yolk on the other side, and then accidentally just poured just the yolk inside the drink. And I'm like, you did that wrong. But then they muddled a strawberry and like crunched it up and put it like poured a muddled like strawberry, so it was kind of like the stuff that you put on the rim
Yeah,
of
yeah.
other things on top of this drink, and it was the most amazing thing that I've ever had on a foamy drink.
Did he like in the drink? Did they have like a hand mixer and like froth up that egg yolk?
Oh
Or
yeah,
the-
dude! They put the
Oh, they
egg yolk.
shake
Dude,
it?
it's one of the best drinks that I've had. Actually, it's
Hey,
oh no, it was one of their specialty cocktails. We'll go get one this weekend.
still. I went to somebody's house and they had a whiskey bar, like a ton of whiskeys, and then the guy was like, "Do you want to was it an old fashioned?" Yeah, they made me like a fresh old fashioned right there with like a cherry and the circle ice cube. I think it
Yeah,
was an
and
old
then you
fashioned.
had the scrape of the peel,
Yup.
the orange peel.
Yep, that was up in there.
Can-
And then I was sharing the drink with my significant other, and she took the cherry.
What?
I was so mad. I just drank this whole thing, and then you
Divorce.
took my
Yeah.
cherry.
You're like, and that's the cherry on top. Get out.
Get it? We're at somebody else's house. I know that.
I'm living here now.
How about you just go home? How about that? I'll get an Uber home.
Yeah.
You've embarrassed me immensely.
Enough already with the embarrassment. You can't believe you're over here eating. You leave me with the orange peel, the bitter orange peel.
Yeah, because you
Yuck.
need to eat the
Yeah,
orange
about to
peel.
say you start eating
The
it.
cherry.
I guess there's no cherry. I guess I'll eat this.
this. Actually, the most impressive part, to be honest, I mean, they did have that big, huge whiskey thing, but then the most impressive part was the circle ice
Okay.
cube. Circle ice cube. Like, I can't. If you ask me for
Beer?
an ice cube ball, I can't produce that for you right now.
Well,
Circle ice cubes are sweet. 'Cause
they
I
just
get
have
by.
like pretty much a mold. I'm pretty sure it's how it works.
Yes, I don't think they took like a bunch of like frozen water and like scraped it into a sphere. I think it was like poured into a
Yeah, they actually just have it freezing down at the perfect temperature to where they can mold it.
mold it. It's like slush, and then they do that, and then you got to wait 10 minutes while it.
Have you ever seen people whittling an ice cube where they're like slicing it to like fit the glass and stuff like that? That's pretty cool.
I haven't seen that. I've seen
it
people
becomes,
do
like,
ice
clear.
sculptures.
Ice sculptures for
Oh
sure.
yeah, because some of the ice sculptures too, they take like blow torches to it and make it different clearness.
Yep. Which is, I bet the first person to do that like blew the judges away.
I know. They're like, is this translucent?
Yeah, they're like, how did you? It's a big, and those big blocks of ice cost a ton of money. 'Cause they
This
have
is
to
the
be
coolest
like,
ice I've ever seen in my life.
well, it's cold.
Those
You gotta-
BBIs,
the BBIs, big beautiful ices.
big blocks of ice. I was thinking, but yes. Big-
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to have them clear. They got to be like a certain size, and then they sculpt them up.
nice, big beautiful ices. I'm trying to think of.
Wait, do you say
Ice Cube.
ISIS or
Big, beautiful ISIS.
Just an ISIS member, but he's thick as heck.
He turns around, you're like, look at that romp.
Look at the cake on that ISIS.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
doing the
gosh.
monkey bars, and everyone's just getting rock hard.
Look at it jiggle, dude.
They're like, maybe you could do some squats. They're like, we don't even have weights here. We only do monkey bars. That is the only piece of equipment that you ever see terrorists doing in the videos. You'd
Or like
that
burpees.
It's the same footage of them just going.
Yeah, you'd think the terrorists could get a hold of a few more different playground equipments than just the monkey bars. It would be funny if they just run up a slide.
You don't see monkey bars on playgrounds anymore.
That is true.
So they
took-
probably like.
Too many kids falling and breaking their ankles.
Yeah,
and
I can't
stuff.
believe
yeah.
that the Bush administration, instead of giving them guns, they
They
gave them
gave 'em all
guns
that-
and old playground equipment, which now
Here's-
they use to train.
Here's-
look where we're at today.
Yeah. Here's our giant merry-go-round that's made of metal and painted black.
Yeah.
You guys put it up over there. Those things used to burn the. Dang.
Yeah, look how strong the terrorists are now, though. If we would keep those old, crappy playground equipment,
Well,
we could
they're
have the
doing
strongest
tetherball.
kids in the world.
Our kids would be a heck of a lot.
That would be funny.
Terrorists doing tetherball.
Terrorist tetherball organization, the TTO,
Dang.
TTI.
Yeah, in an organization. I can't believe you don't know that word. Actually, it's organization. I couldn't organize the letters in my brain. I couldn't organize brain letters in my
Brain letters.
brain letters.
Dude, I just can't get over the fact of thinking, like, you know, when ISIS like sends PSAs out, you know, they send out a PSA, and it'd be so funny if there's just like a bunch of like skinny ones, and then you're just a fat one, just being like, it's like yeah, ISIS comes in all sizes, we don't discriminate.
Sizes. All the ISIS sizes.
They're looking at his application, like, so I see it on your application that you said
I also like he called it a PSA.
public service.
Public service announcement. We also have overweight ISIS members.
Oh,
You can be any weight to be part of ISIS.
We're inclusive, dog.
Yeah.
We're woke here
What
at
are the FCC
ISIS.
rules of talking about ISIS.
you can talk about ISIS on the FCC.
That's what I thought so.
On the FCC.
On the FCC.
That's what we're on right now. We're on FCC network right now.
Oh man.
We probably can't recruit.
Public service announcement was the name of R. Kelly's backup band.
Oh,
Or group,
nice.
or like the people who danced behind him or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it was just R. Kelly in the public service announcement.
They probably should have
They should have
gave a public service announcement a little earlier.
Like, hey,
Like, hey, R. Kelly.
Robert Kelly here has been doing some things. That's why they left. They were like, we can't be a part of this anymore.
They're like,
Remember when he went on
he's trapped in the
Gale?
closet.
When he was like crying on TV and he was like, "They're trying to get me, man," just bawling. He's like, "Dude, this is a bad technique that you're using."
I don't remember that, but
Yeah, he went on like,
they got him.
Did you say
Yeah.
Gail?
I don't remember her last name. Oprah's friend, Gail.
Sig Gale.
Sig Gail. Sig Gail.
I don't know if you can do that on the radio.
We didn't say the thing.
What
we
thing?
We said Gail.
We?
I didn't do anything wrong.
We're on the FCC, man.
Dude, I just love that you're eating. Is that even a clementine? It's big for a clementine. It feels like. Did you buy it out of a clementine?
I never
bag?
said it was a clementine.
I said it was a clementine
I
because that
know.
was my assumption. I just saw a small orange in your pocket. I think he has a small orange in his pocket and he's too afraid to tell anybody.
I told everybody. I was like, hey, actually, I had to protect it from outside elements.
Nice. The
It's
cold.
funny to be like,
The cold, the ridge patience.
I'm too scared to tell people that I have an orange in my pocket. Don't let anyone know there's an orange in my pocket right now.
What you just told
what's that?
everybody on the radio.
What's that big ball in your pocket? Nothing. Don't worry about
it's
it.
not
Definitely
an
not a
orange.
baseball.
Yeah.
If you think I got a baseball in my pocket, you got another thing coming.
Back in when I was in high school, like teachers would be like, "What's that in your pocket?" Because they'd see your phone in your pocket. And you'd be like, "It's a deck of cards." And they'd be like, "You're carrying a deck of cards in your pockets?" Yeah, and I'm too afraid to tell anybody. So thanks for blowing me up in math class, dog.
I'd be like,
if your teacher believed that you had a deck of cards from the outline of a cell phone,
yeah,
cell phones didn't look like decks of cards at any point.
Yeah,
the Envy. Remember the
no,
Envy? The Envy was.
I had an Envy, but it wasn't card. Like
the Envy
that's
was
it's very small compared to a deck of cards. It's like a little bit. It's a
It
little
was a
bit
mini
short.
deck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I guess you could say that's my mini deck.
I got a mini deck of cards in the pocket. You know mini decks, right?
Yeah.
We all know mini decks.
And she's like, "See me after class.
It's like, I will.
Take a look at your mini deck."
Pull out your mini deck.
Whip it out for everyone to see.
Yeah.
I don't believe you. I don't believe it's that small.
Like, I swear it is.
Oh my God, everybody, look at his mini deck.
Is that a Joker?
No, I'm embarrassed. Don't show everybody.
Like,
You can't take pictures of my mini deck.
Pull out the cell phone. No, guys, stop.
Wow, I don't envy that. Because the phone was called the Envy. That was the size of a deck of cards.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice, because I'm so dark. No, that's fine. You can't see your dark face.
All we can see.
oh,
You
now
just,
I can. You have a face now.
Nice. Nice.
Davey face
oh,
boy.
gee. Dave Standal's here, you guys. Holy crap. I didn't even know. I thought
Yeah.
Introduce yourself, David Standal.
Oh, hey guys. I'm David. I can't believe I woke up for this, to be honest with you.
What are your acronyms?
My acronyms.
That's just your first, middle, and last initials.
D P S
DPS.
DPS.
DPS. Deportes.
DPS.
Sports.
DPS.
Sports. Did you
My,
play any sports in high school?
Baseball and wrestling.
Nice.
A little soccer.
Really?
Oh, like did you? Was the soccer ball regular size?
Well, I played it like in park board, so like before I was even in high school.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Oh.
But I played baseball in high school and wrestling a little bit in high school. Is that a soundboard?
You
Is
weren't
that-
supposed to see that.
Is that a soundboard in your pocket?
Yeah. No, it's a deck of cards.
While you were wrestling, did you ever like grab the other person and kind of like squeeze them and like just wrestle around and you just kind of
Kiss 'em?
holding? Yeah.
Yeah. And
like,
then did you like just try to grab them more and then grab something and be like, "Oh no."
Well, I will say I was. Is this what you guys do every week?
We throw it in there every week at some point.
Is this what you guys have been doing?
it was awesome.
The first time we found it, because I was just trying to find cowbell ones. And it's just, these are all just different cowbells. And then there's one that a guy says, "You can't milk those." And then it's a huge cowbell.
It was awesome. Yeah. Like multiple
great.
people have come up to me and told me that they just say it like, "Oh man, it's kind of fun."
That's
Yeah, I got a
awesome.
text the other day. It's just someone that's like, "I know what game that's from. It's from like League of Legends or something."
Oh,
And
great.
he sent me just the regular audio of the guy saying that. So someone remixed these cowbells in with some video game character saying you can't milk those.
Oh man.
Hey, you can't milk those.
Yeah, it can't be milked.
Because the guy who texted me was like, "You better not make fun of, my Milky Boy anymore."
Actually, you can milk those.
Wait, what game is League of Legends that you're milking stuff?
League of Legends. Sometimes you have to milk cows in League of Legends to get milk.
You sure this isn't Farming Simulator?
You don't milk the cows in Farming Simulator.
No, you just do the tractor or something like that.
Well, it depends on So like what I do is I just buy as much farm equipment as I can, and I go into as much debt as possible. And then like, yeah, before I know it, my farm has lost like $30 million.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, this ain't real money. And then I just start again.
I used to love like Roller Coaster Tycoon and like Zoo Tycoon. Do you guys ever play those back in the day?
Not a lot of played SimCity.
SimCity.
Yeah, I think that's similar to Tycoon,
It's
isn't it?
Yeah,
City-oler.
it's probably like the same creators.
Nice. Yeah, I just remember
Our
there's
Lord
like
and
certain
Savior.
levels on Zoo Tycoon that you had like unlimited money. And I would just have an enclosure, and I would just put like 100 T-Rexes or whatever, like 100 of like a dangerous animal in an enclosure, and I would just drop people in it.
That is all you do on the different SimCity games too. It's like, let's build this sweet city, and then alien invasion and tidal waves taking it out.
Yeah, I like to wipe out the society in SimCity.
You are a society wiper.
I wipe society, dude. I got TP on me all the time.
Hey, you look like you need a good wiping.
I knock on stalls. Have like, hey, societal wiper
Bro,
here.
have you ever been at work and then you run out of TP in the bathroom?
Oh, no.
Did it? I can tighten it up.
You just knock on stalls. You don't need to be so mean to those stalls. You don't need to knock on them.
Knock, knock, knocking on someone's
I saw a video.
stall.
Someone was like, it's like, I like to use the stalls, but I like to leave it open just a crack, so people have to open it and see me in there. And I'm like, that is diabolical.
I did see
Oh,
that.
man. Who said that?
A guy on like the Reels or something. He's like,
Dang it.
it's like I like to open up. I don't like to close the stall. I like to open up just a crack, so then people think that it's safe to use, and then when they open it, it's just me.
Most of those stalls
Staring 'em down.
Most of the stalls have a little crack.
Yeah.
you don't.
Dude.
Oh, trust me, I know.
How did they not
I
have
was in
that?
school.
It's 2025. Get the stalls figured out to where they can just butt up close.
Oh my god! In high
Even
school,
the
that
newer,
was the
dude,
worst.
Even when you go into a new bathroom,
Well, they don't want you to
much
stay
of-
in there. They want you to be uncomfortable. But Morehead Center Mall, I shouldn't have said
Sure.
where it was. I'm
Oh, it's not even there anymore.
No, it's not. The whole thing got shut down. But I had to go to, I think it was the DMV. This is a while ago. But I was in the Morehead Center Mall, me and like 3 other people and the 5 people that were working. And I had to use the restroom. Like it was like one of those emergency situations. And I went back in that little corridor and I was doing my business. And I'm not even kidding you. Like I just kind of looked up from my phone and I saw like an eyeball was just kind of like going back and forth through the crack, like looking at me. And I was like, at first you kind of think like, oh, you know, that person probably like was looking to see if somebody's in here and looked away or whatever. Nope. The dude was just like there. And then I was like, hey man, what are you doing? And he didn't stop. And then I was like, okay. I finished what I was doing. As soon as I heard the toilet flush, he was gone.
Wow.
That
Like
guy-
he left. And I was like, yo, I don't know who that, like I should have looked at his
It was
shoes.
actually
or,
like a Scooby-Doo painting.
The eyes follow you.
Yeah. Dude, I remember distinctly, my buddy Jamie and I were in the bathroom when we were like freshmen in high school, and we were in the mall up here, actually. We came up here for something. But we went to the bathroom. We were both like not a stall, but we're like a urinal away, like you're supposed to. You leave one in the middle.
Yeah.
And some older guy just came up and looked over each of the barriers at us.
yeah.
And then just like
the holiest
and
of
then
us.
just like walked away. And we're like, well, that's interesting.
The worst is when I was in school and people would walk in while you're doing number 2, and they'll be like, "Yo, this guy taking a dump." You'd be like, "Oh God, dang it!" It's so uncomfortable you can't even finish it. You're just like,
Yeah.
I just gotta leave.
Oh, no, dude. I'd be like, yeah. I'm taking a
What a
dump.
dump.
Yeah,
What do you
guys.
want?
It's like, yeah.
You guys
Are
act
you
like you
shaming
don't
me?
do that? Yeah. All right. That's fine. That's fine.
Look, I don't want to be here. all right, I wanted to save this until I got home. And you're making it worse.
It's actually what's funny is you're actually eating a tuna sandwich, and that's why you're in there. You're not even taking it up. You're like, I wanted to save this till I got home, but I had to eat it right now because else the bully was going to take my tuna sandwich.
Tuna sandwich.
I
was too embarrassed to eat it.
That's the most.
Your poo smells like fish, dude. It smells like tuna on rye with lettuce and tomatoes. Actually, your poop smells pretty good.
Now give me it.
You gonna share that?
I see you in there eating that tuna sandwich, pretending to take a dump.
The principal comes in. I know what you're doing in there.
Yeah.
And I want that delicious tuna sandwich.
Eating tuna sandwiches in the boys' room.
Share that. Share that. Please.
Yeah, it turns into just a full-length movie of Dave having to escape with his tuna sandwich.
Oscar
Where he
winner.
could just eat it, but instead he's like, dun, 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 dun. Uses a grappling hook to go up through the ceiling. And
The students are like zombies.
And everybody knows
They
that
don't need
tuna
brains. They want my tuna
sandwiches
sandwich.
ain't allowed in school.
tuna.
Push the door open and everybody looks. Ah, tuna.
You actually just start shooting them in the face. Boom.
They told me not to bring a gun to school, but I did anyway.
Yeah.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
Then you wake up in a cell. You were having a fever dream.
Yeah. Like,
I thought all these zombies
It
were
turns out I
trying to
ate some
take
bad
my
tuna.
Yeah. You can't have my sandwich.
yeah, you actually just have mercury poisoning from too much tuna.
In my bed.
He comes back and you're actually just cranking one of those old phony record players with the Beatles. You're like, what is going on?
Oh man, it looks like somebody had too much Lucy in the sky.
Too much toonie.
Toonie in the sky with diamonds.
Yeah. Well, tuna in the sky with diamonds. Mercury. What if we could tell temperature in your eyes from mercury poisoning?
It's about 95 degrees in here from how much mercury is in
It's
Dave's
95
eyes.
David Standals.
It's hot in here.
95 DSs.
DS's. Oh man.
Dude, I totally forgot about those old thermometers, dude. Like with the mercury in them. Like that was like when I was like,
You know,
like a young
that is kind of funny now that kids, I guess some of them don't know how to tell time on like a regular old clock. That, yeah, when's the last time you just looked at a thermometer that actually just went up with mercury?
It's been a minute, dude.
They
Everything's
don't
digital
make
now.
mercury thermometers anymore because it's very poisonous.
But they had to have had a substitute for a while, right? Or was it always just mercury?
Oh no, I think they went from like mercury to
Digital?
straight to digital.
Nice.
Like a VHS cassette. No,
They make them put it on DVDs now.
you gotta put a DVD in the player.
Yeah, you actually just put in a DVD every morning to see what temperature it is outside.
The one I have is like a gun, like you just beam it at your forehead and it'll tell you.
No Country for Old Men.
That was that was like a cattle killer.
You know what I don't understand
Bullcat.
is
Gun or something, whatever they call
Yeah.
it.
why people would let them do it. He would just like walk up to them, put it up to their head, and then be like, boom.
I literally just watched that movie the other day again. Yeah, that movie, Javier, whatever the guy's
Bourdain.
at. It's like he is. That is a creepy character.
The scariest man with a bowl cut of all time.
Oh yeah.
I think like that's such a crazy choice from the director. I'm like that he did a good job.
Yeah, the only other
Giving
people that
him
ever
a
have
bowl cut.
the only people that ever have bowl cuts and kill someone with a Columbine kids.
They had bowl cuts?
You'd think so. It fit the timeline.
That was in the 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's when bowl cuts were hopping, brother.
For real?
I had a bowl cut.
No
No
way.
way.
Yeah, dude, I rocked a
No
bowl
way.
cut. Yeah, like 94, 95.
When I was
As
really young,
Columbine was 99.
people had bowl cuts, and like I was jealous that everyone had a bowl cut. So I was like, "Can I get a bowl cut?" My mom's like, "No, I'm going to take you to the hair place, and I'm not going to put a bowl on your head." Did you actually have the bowl on the head, or did they just trim it?
No,
like
they
that?
just know how to cut it. It was like Boy Meets World stuff.
Oh, yeah, but
Like Sean Hunter. I was like, I want to be Sean Hunter. They would just cut your hair like that.
I want to be
one
Mr.
time-
Feeney.
I want.
that's what came up.
Yeah, that's not even a bowl cut.
It's not. That's a bowl
That's
cut.
a bowl cut.
Oh, sorry.
That's just a bowl.
But there's Charlize Theron is the picture that I started on.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a bowl cut. That makes it look like a wig, dude.
We should bring mullets back.
In neither head.
Wait, did they ever leave?
I haven't seen a mullet in a minute.
Nah,
I
dude.
see mullets pretty frequently. Actually,
They're around because like the kids that are like
especially
I'd say
hockey kids.
hockey kids. But I was gonna say like, I bet you if you went to the like if you're downtown on a Friday night, I don't know if you ever do that, maybe a Friday or Saturday, you'd see some mullets, like unironic mullets, like dudes being like walking around like, yes, I have the sweetest hair, like
Yep, you
early
see that.
80s fashion is where it's
Yeah.
at.
Interesting.
You see that, and then you see all the 21-year-old kids with stupid Patric Mahommes haircut. That haircut might bug me more than anyone else.
Like the curly Q on the top.
Yeah, and they're like the
All look bald on the. I'm trying to think of Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes' haircut.
Yeah, a lot of kids have that these days,
yeah.
and it's like some of them straight up get the perm on the top.
No, it's
too.
all white kids getting perms.
Yeah, it's like dang.
And then buzzing the side of their head, and it looks stupid. Kids,
Yeah, it is.
it is. That's the worst haircut of all
Also,
time.
it's like, why are you all getting the same haircut?
Unless it's a bowl cut, you shouldn't have.
Oh,
The
he
same.
just has a taper fade. Yeah.
What does that even mean?
All right. So on the side, like his hair's obviously longer on the top.
That picture looks better than most of the time.
Well, he's usually wearing a headband. That's the one that
Yeah,
I can think
the
of.
kids look stupid. Like they get that where it's all floppy on top and stuff too. Though it's not like nice.
I hate when it's floppy.
Floppy top.
Floppy toppy.
Yeah.
He goes in the hairdresser. Yeah, can you just give me a floppy toppy real quick?
Can I get a floppy? Can I get that P Mahomes, the floppy toppy?
The kid shows like a picture of Patrick. Was like, can you make me look like this? It's just Patrick Mahommes with the floppy toppy.
Come in my back office and I'll give you floppy toppy.
Oh, wait, you said floppy toppy?
Oh, whoa! I
that would've been
almost
bad.
made a mistake.
yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to let my youth pastor know about this one.
Youth bastard.
My youth pastor, he gave me a different haircut.
Dude, honestly, if you got a floppy toppy from your youth pastor, that's a good day.
Does it start your day or end your day?
I went to church. I got some floppy toppy. Heck yeah, dude! I go to church every day.
Yeah, and now everyone makes fun of me because of my haircut.
Oh man,
Can't believe you let him give you floppy toppy.
you let him do that to you? Yeah, I encouraged it.
You date a hairstylist and she's like, "Can I give you floppy toppy?
Sure.
Like,
Can I
hey,
give
baby,
you floppy toppy while we're driving?"
I thought you never asked.
Yeah, if you have to ask, you're not the one for me.
Imagine getting a haircut while driving. If they tried to give you Patrick Mahommes' haircut while you're driving,
Dude, most people can't
that
give
would
you
be
a
gravel
Patrick
road.
that would
Mahomes
be pretty
haircut.
floppy.
As a person with curly hair like Patrick Mahomes, most people couldn't give you Patrick Mahomes' haircut while sitting stationary in their chair.
Yeah, see, but also you could do that haircut and it wouldn't be bad because that would be like a fade. Most of the people I see it are
White boys.
yeah, white. I guess
They got to get the perm.
it's the only
Yeah.
appropriation that I've actually really been mad about.
Not the,
I'm like,
You know-
Elvis taking the music, that's fine.
Elvis. He invented rock and roll,
Oh yeah, he did.
rhythm and blues.
Just there's been a
Dude, wait.
trend of oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I just was thinking about. It was a long time ago when somebody talked about Back to the Future when they were like, you remember that movie where Marty McFly goes back in time and invents black music? Because that dude's like, hey, Chuck Berry, look at this, check this out. And then he's just like, let me do some rock and roll. I'm going to invent a new sound. Like, oh, okay. Marty McFly gave
Marty
Chuck
McFly
Berry.
really didn't take much from the past to improve his future, did he?
No, he did almost everything.
Did he? I don't remember.
Because
I've never seen that
he knocked his. So he at first it was weird because he took the place of his dad.
Yeah.
And his mom was like trying to sleep with him.
Yep.
And then
Hot.
George McFly, the nerdy dude, knocked out the bully, and then the bully became his servant, basically.
Yeah.
Boyfriend, pretty much, yeah. Like he's washing his car and stuff. Like, I got it done for you. Like, he runs a detail shop, and George McFly is. But the thing that doesn't make any sense is they go back to the same exact house. So, like, George McFly is like a huge writer, like a millionaire author or something like that, and then they live in the same house.
When he was in high school.
Yeah, and it was like, bro, his girlfriend moved to a different house. Like, she didn't move to a different
They
house.
just really like that house.
Yeah, well, he
Oh,
could
it's
have
a
bought
really
it from
nice
his
house.
dad.
Destiny.
Yeah, he could have inherited it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that show, but I mean, I would have done.
Leah Thompson? Yeah, 100%. Oh, your mom?
That too.
It'd be a weird, like,
It would be weird.
it would be weird.
You know,
like,
that would be weird.
I've seen, like, I don't know, like, old photos of, like girlfriends, family members or something, and I'm like, dang, like, your Aunt Sally was a smoke show or something like that, you know? And you're just like, dang.
Yeah.
But then,
Why don't you look like that?
why don't you look like your Aunt Sally?
Yeah.
Do you mean with...
She's single?
Aunt Sally. Yeah, Aunt Sally is right there. She was like, I am taking your boyfriend.
Yeah. I have 3 cats and now your boyfriend.
Sorry, Toots, I moved on.
Yeah.
See you at Thanksgiving.
And Sally just becomes like super petty and vindictive. She's just like, I stole your boyfriend. That's because I got WAP and you don't. Like, and Sally.
Like, he's not even Italian.
Oh, man.
What did you call me?
An old lady using the term WAP. Imagine your aunt being like, yeah, he loves this WAP, so...
Nope. Oh, man, that's crazy.
Oh, man. I don't want any of my aunts saying that to me.
And
Yeah, your uncle,
No,
he
but it
loves
would
his WAP. Like, whoa, Nancy. Keep
Nancy.
that to yourself.
A lady named Nancy is saying WAP.
Just white hair, like retirement age.
she, but then Uncle Travis just kind of leans over and looks at you and gives you a wink and a smile with the gold tooth. Bing! Like,
He's like,
oh.
that's been a DOP for years. Does that switch it to DAP, though?
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, I think you have to. So I used to have this argument about testing in Michigan because it was called the MEAP test, but it was MEAP. They called it the MEAP test. And I was like,
Meep.
I was going to say, they just named it after what that Muppets character
Beaker?
said.
but like,
Like how
Dr.
closely
Benson
can you
Honeydew.
sound to talking like
yeah, call into the station and do your best Beaker.
Nathan Rowe looks like Dr. Benson Honeydew.
he kind of does.
If he shaved his head.
Okay, what were you saying, Mark?
Yeah, sorry.
I don't remember.
The MEAP test.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The MEAP test. MEAP, and I always argued that it should be called MEP test because MEA. And then, they'd always be like, no.
MEAP?
Yeah.
That's
Would
still
you raise
MEAP.
your hand and say it?
Because you say
No.
like
It'd be
wheat,
like-
you don't say what, wet.
Wheat. You don't say wheat. You say wheat.
Wheat. It is EA is a elongated E sound.
Yeah, but in an acronym, you use the sound, the first letter. That's a word. The acronym is MEAP. So you have to like basically enunciate each of the letters.
Okay, nerd.
Yeah.
Weap.
Where's the E coming
Didn't
from?
you say it was WEAP?
MEAP.
I don't even know where I got that W from. I was just thinking of a
Because
different
you're
radio
thinking of
station.
WAP. Yeah, you're thinking of whop. There's no H.
Wop, wop, wop.
You can't say that.
Dude, the clean version of that song is worse than the regular version. Like, I was listening to the radio one time, and instead of the WAP part, they go wet and gushy. I know. I'm like, that is so much worse.
Sometimes on long
I
drives.
thought you were talking about the Kendrick Lamar song still. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's fun.
Wet and gushy. I'm like, oh,
not great.
I don't
Yeah,
need.
don't say that
When
anymore.
I'm sometimes when I take long drives, I have wob.
Wob.
Well,
But
yeah. Wob.
can you pull over, Mom? I got wob.
I got swass.
I got swass.
Swass Army knife.
Swass chocolate.
Pull out of your pants.
A Swass Army knife just has a bunch of different adult toys on it. Oh, this is my Swass Army knife. Actually, it's just a bunch of things to wipe with. A towel, a dryer.
Oh my god! To use a whole ass towel.
Do you guys remember those things?
Ruining a towel. Just absolutely destroying, and you have to throw away the towel. There's no washing that towel, dude.
It's funny for
Dude,
that
if
being
you
like,
did
I
that
think
to
I'm
a towel, you can't wash it.
That's what I'm saying. It's done. It's a done towel, dude.
You're literally throwing in the towel.
I'm throwing in the towel in the trash.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
You got to take it straight to the can, though. You can't like leave it in your house, just sitting there.
Someone, you have a guest over. They're like, "What the heck is in your bathroom?"
You just open the lid of the trash, and they're like, "Dude, is that a towel?"
Why'd you throw your towel away here? He's like, listen, I have a towel too. This is the respect thing. You take that outside.
He picks it. He's like, "Why is there a towel?" Oh my god!
You just hang it over the shower curtain.
To dry.
Like,
I can't just throw it away. Gotta let it dry first.
I thought that was a Japanese flag, but the circle is brown.
Perfect circle.
Oh, I sat on that towel.
Oh man, that's diabolical evil, if you will. Who would do that to a towel?
I mean,
Who would? I mean, it's been done. You know?
Yeah, for sure. I don't want to meet the guy though.
People have. No, you don't. You have met the guy. You just don't know it.
Yeah,
Like, he's
I
not
don't
around
want to
there.
meet the guy and know what he's done.
oh, you haven't
Yeah.
cleaned your bathroom for a while because I have some towels in there.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen. You haven't seen all
you
the
do it to
towels?
somebody else's house?
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
my
I'm not going to do it to my
Yeah,
towels.
I've been talking about doing it to somebody else's the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was thinking about your own towel.
The brown
Oh
hole
no.
time.
You guys are even more diabolical than I.
Well, it's not diabolical to and no, we're not. And then it's not diabolical to do it to your own house.
I think it's diabolical to the towel, not that the towel is sentient, but like it's a.
the towel can't be diabolicized.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, Towley, you're the one.
Yeah. Tally's like, oh no.
Like,
I'm all dirty with Dave's Swass Army knife.
you want to smoke a bong? Like, oh, Towley. Like, oh man.
like at the end of the first Tally episode, it's like, Tally, you're such a dumb character. It's like it is pretty stupid character, but I like he comes back in the later seasons. He's like Randy's assistant in the cannabis industry.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
They brought back Towley.
Yeah, they brought back Tally to be Randy's cannabis engineer.
And then they they like put the different snow on it.
Integrity snow.
I need to start watching more South Park.
Oh man, it's a good thing just to throw on.
Or do I?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but I think that's the end of our show.
Oh, dang.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
No. Well, anyway, I know Davey Boy and I will be opening for Mike Glazer. You want to do some time on that?
When? Where?
March 21st.
It's
At
possible.
Local 701.
Ooh.
No, we don't.
Local 701. Mike Glazer has been on the NHL Network, Food Network.
Ooh.
He hosted the NHL Awards, actually.
That was that guy?
Yeah,
Nice.
so he's coming. Tickets are $20. You can check out the Facebook event, actually. Just type in Mike Glazer Fargo. You should be able to find that. And ticket links will be in there, either on Facebook or online. You can Google it, figure it out. Or just buy tickets at the door. They're $20. That's going to be an awesome show. Like I said, he's been on HBO, Food Network, host of the NHL Awards. It's going to be a super fun time. Me, Dave, and possibly Mark Way will do some time on that. And then, I don't know, I guess I'll be in Munich on Thursday with
Germany?
Volsebach. I will, yes.
Nice.
Anything else you got coming up?
Not off the top of my head.
Right on. How about the bottom of your head?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on the bottom of my head.
Right on.
I'm talking about my bottom head.
Yeah. Dumb.
You're such a dumb character, Dave.
Yeah.
Do you dry your bottom head with the towel?
Sometimes.
You know what else I found out? Doing the is his name Beluga in not the Lion King, but the Jungle Book?
Baloo.
Baloo.
When he
He's
does
Beluga.
the wipey thing below, that works.
Yeah.
I always thought that was just like a goofy thing. I'm like, you dry yourself good that way.
Mm-hmm.
Dry yourself real good that way.
Okay, we're off with that. Toodaloo.
Aloha.